Have you ever wondered what the difference is between working as a chef in a chain restaurant versus a mom and pop kitchen? Well, let's go on a journey because I've done both. So if you're just looking to get started in the food industry and you want to be a chef someday or just cook some good food, there are two paths you can take. You can either do the mom and pop shop, your local restaurant that everyone knows, or the chain restaurants of the world that are basically everywhere all around the country. Now there's pros and cons of both. With chain restaurants, there's a little more security there. One of the pros is that you will basically always get your 40 hours no matter what. If you need a paycheck, chain restaurants got you covered. If you need overtime, chain restaurants got you covered. They usually have the funds to back up pay and will usually start you at a little higher than the mom and pop shop will. Now, as far as scheduling goes, it can kind of vary depending on the chain. Some chains are open on holidays and they will require you to work with blackout dates where you can't request off Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter. If they're open, you're probably going to be working. The other thing is chains typically give you a good starting basis. If you've never worked in a restaurant before, they will usually have a system in place to teach you and train you each station. So from anywhere from dish to prep to some of the line stations, if you don't have any knowledge of cooking whatsoever, a chain restaurant and prep might be a good option for you. That being said, some of the pros of a mom and pop shop are like your favorite local restaurant, which I never recommend you work for your favorite restaurant because you'll be eating their food a ton and it doesn't actually mean the same to you 2 years down the road when you're eating their food consistently. You do get sick of it, so don't ever work in your favorite restaurant. But the mom and pop places will typically start you a little lower, but the potential for growth is typically higher. So even though they can't pay you up front, they usually do tip you out, which is good. Cooks usually don't make tips in chain restaurants, and they will usually move you up if you're a hard worker and they know that you can put in the work for it. The other thing with the mom and pop shop is that you have creativity. Now, there usually is a chef that oversees everything, that makes the menu, but typically you have some wiggle room to play with. Typically mom and pop places change your menu a little bit more, have like a seasonal menu where you can have actually input and creative feedback on what you want to make. So maybe you have some leftover ingredients from the night before and you text your chef that you want to try making a dish. You make it for him, he loves it, it goes on the menu next season, who knows? So if you do have some basis of cooking and you want to actually get your foot in the door to become a chef who develops a menu, I would highly recommend a mom and pop place over a chain restaurant. But with that being said, if you have any other restaurant questions, drop a comment below.